right now, I'm so desperate to live a good life. I feel like going to LA yelling fuck shit night. I'ma start sending death threats to all A&Rs until they start signing cats that spit better bars. Matter of fact, fuck it, I'm loading up the guns, aiming them at Clear Channel and Radio 1. Cause I done had it up to here with these niggas shutting me out. When I know I'm hotter than half of these motherfuckers is out. You could call me a hater, cause I just might be. But it's a million other cats who feel just like me. So fuck Nelly and Chinny, fuck Luda and Missy, fuck Pharrell, fuck Buster, Justin and Britney. I'm doing this for cats that's gritty. I'm taking out the industry and got the whole underground with me. Cause after all I've been through, I feel like digging up big and hot and saying fuck them too. Woo!
Make me better.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Oh my God. And yo, I brought Jack Cole with me.
When your back's against the wall,
Yeah.
what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gonna see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through. The jealousy and envy is right on top of you. When your back's against the wall, what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gonna see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through.
I'm still in the rich, still getting tips, still got a lot of haters and they plotting in this bitch. A lot of bad apples going rotten in this bitch, and they don't remember me like I'm forgotten in this bitch. I don't F with them, never mess with them, but they checking for him to get a check from him. But I'm still grinding, team keep winning, do what the fuck I wanna. I don't need permission, Burrow running for me now, yeah I want commission. With a small time hater when I'm Big Panther, good vibes only. John Day my homie, Doc Cole my Cody, you can't control me. Everybody know me, stay far my lonely. Get the money, F a hater, plus you still owe me. 24 bars on my back like COVID, get that COVID-19 flow, give me 14, mama always told me.
When your back's against the wall, what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gon' see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through. The jealousy and envy is right on top of you. When your back's against the wall, what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gon' see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through.
I got good friends, some friends fake for the dead presidents going out like a rent's tape. 1 minute nigga smiling in your damn face, next minute now you calling cause your ass late. And I don't give a damn about your fan base. I kill a track, you know that murder was a damn case. If you ain't trying to build with us, you in a damn way. DJ bring it back, you know who filling up the damn place. Good vibes, Rich City tribe. First suicide, get the hurts for these rappers cause these suckers about to die, so prepare for the ride. And you don't know who watching till they catch you by surprise. So I keep an evil eye for you devils in disguise. Plus you in the name while I witness your demise. And when you deal with us, you better look us in the eye. So I can tell if you really ready for these guys. They calm, I try, but they bring me back to a fucked up place to where my mind is at. So my mind reacts soon as you open your mouth. We're the only in the game, still running the route. I don't do it for fame, yeah, I'm better without. When we reppin' the north, but we all in the house. Spit facts on facts, fake friends stay back. Jack Cole on the verse, bring the hook on back. Let's go!
When your back's against the wall, what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gon' see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through. The jealousy and envy is right on top of you. When your back's against the wall, what you gonna do when you finally fall? You gon' see who's true. I'm talking them fake friends that you can see straight through. I fuck with you. Whoa.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It is your lunchtime. Welcome to the week. It's your boy G Money sitting in here. LunchTyme, BigTyme Radio Network. I'm here. I'm doing our thing, y'all. Right here, I'm Dolo, but I got my crew coming in later on. We did this Friday, right? First of all, welcome to the week. We did this Friday. It was such a success that we decided we wanted to do it again. And what we ended up doing is we were doing like an appreciation to all of our past guests that have come here and blessed us on all of the shows on BigTyme Radio Network. Just on every show that we've had. Every show that we have on the network, we have guests on sometimes. So we wanted to kind of give a celebration to those people who took the time out of their busy schedules to come through and bless us with some music and stuff like that. So Friday we decided we were going to kind of play just music from our guest. But as we were doing it, we realized we had so many great guests that we couldn't do it justice by just doing it for one day. So we decided to make it a day, maybe 2 days, make another day or maybe 2 days. So we're going to see how that goes. But here we go. So everything you hear from us today will be from past guests that's been on, whether it was Lunchtime, Bus Stop, Bars Block, Trillaway, any show that we've had on our network that we've had guests that has brought us music. We wanted to make sure we kind of showcase them today. So if you are a guest, if you were once a guest on one of the shows on BigTyme Radio Network, there's a good chance if we didn't play some of your music Friday, we will get to it today. All right, so let's go ahead and start. This next guy was here with another guest, but he brought his music too. So this is Return of the Mac by Charlie Mack. This is Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network. It's your boy G Money.
Come on. It's Charlie Mack, full of Chelsea. The hustle won't stop, please, somebody help me. My jaw locked, I've been popping beans like it's healthy. It's Charlie Mack, don't forget the mister. Life's a bitch, I made her my wife, but I ain't never kiss her. I stay with the hitters, them niggas that ain't hit you. Took the squares on my circle, they ain't get the picture. Get it? Copy, my flow got too big. These niggas tried to pop me, we could get it outside or we could do it in the lobby. I swear I hate these niggas and I ain't even Nazi. No apologies, they mad cause they not me. I got it from the bottom, now these bitches wanna top me. No apologies, they mad cause they not me. I got it from the bottom, now these bitches wanna top me. We got another one. Just a boss, she's a piece on your chest, got your neck on cross. Shorty took the line, but the color tan and took a shot. Now her head spinning like a centipede. If it's beef, fuck your sleeves, I'm backing my man. Disrespect your face to meet the back of my hand. You gotta accept it. I'm back on my bullshit. What you expected? Reps on his neck from his necklace. Cause when the text spit, his chest split.
All right, y'all. This one next is from someone not only came in and blessed us with their music, they also was a tattoo artist. It came and blessed my boy Bus Driver with a brand new tattoo. This is Alibi for What's Unique. Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network. Dog's in the back. Oh, I was gonna say, did you say you was bringing the dog?
That's how I was talking to the dog.
Oh.
Do it up. Lay down. I'm gonna go live. All right, y'all. That was Alibi by What's Unique. As I said before I started that song, she was one of the guests that not only blessed us with coming through with her music, she also hooked up one of my partners over here who just walked in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the bus driver. So as I was saying, What's Unique also came in and blessed you with a tattoo. Mm-hmm. And that was some of the things we do. Like, we have guests that come through here that have a multi-talented. And this was one particular person that came through that was that. And it threw me. I did not know that she would have a voice like that when she came through. It was amazing. So what we're going to do after I, take it over to my man Bus Driver for a second, We're going to hit y'all with another song from What's Unique. But before we do that, I got to say this because we do this every Monday. How was your weekend, brother?
It was great, man. Of course, I worked a little bit. I was actually able to go to an invite only, which I kind of felt a little fancy, event at the Common House. Freedom Amani did. He did like a live performance.
Yeah, I saw your live on that. That was great.
It was amazing, and I ended up actually meeting another artist there, Nashe. She sang towards the end of the performance, and it was. I had to. You already know how I be. Like, I had to step out. I had to. Like, it was the energy and like the soul that was being put into what she was singing. It was amazing. So, trying to get her in here next Wednesday for an interview. I'm gonna talk to you because she has some other ideas as well. So, but it was a great weekend, man. And this morning, kind of looking out for one of my people, one of my homegirls. Dog sitting this week, so I'm very excited about that because I don't have any pets or anything right now, and I love animals. So.
Really?
Yeah. And
all right, I got to go out of town in a couple weeks. So I'm just putting that out there.
Charge for it, just so you know. But yeah, with this one, like she's a sweetheart, and I love her. I do.
Okay.
I've heard her bark one time. Like, I've known my homegirl like 2 years. I've heard her bark one time, and that was when she hadn't seen me in a while. She was like basically like, "Nigga, where you been?" You know what I'm saying? And it was. Back to all the pets.
Are you gonna be one of those people that keep somebody pet and then don't want to give it back?
Yeah, I am. And I told her like this morning, I'm like, the concern is not necessarily me. I mean, but it's my wife and my sister-in-law. Like, they go, I know once they kind of
Get
a little
attached.
time, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to give her back.
Yeah. See, one time I did one of those. The app that let you it gets you like a dog sitter or some shit like that. And my dog, like she don't like people, she don't like other animals or nothing. So I'm like, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. But I had to go out of town for 2 days, so I dropped the dog off, and the dog didn't want to go. And I was like, man, I gotta get rid of it. So I kind of just left, right? These motherfuckers send me pictures of them walking my dog, of my dog playing with other dogs.
They're smiling and
right. And I'm like, hold on now, what's the deal?
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah, I'm like, this is not my dog. And then and they was like loving my dog, and I'm like, these people ain't gonna try to give me my dog back, and my dog's not gonna want to come back. When we picked up the dog barked at me like I was a fucking stranger.
She said, "No, nigga, I don't want to go home."
Yeah. I'm
a popcorn maker. I don't want to hear that shit no more.
But at least the dog has her own room. She had to share a room at this boarding house and shit. But I mean, it was somebody's apartment.
And they just had a couple dogs.
And they had they house sit not house sit, they dog sit. And this particular person had a few dogs. And they took the dog to the park. They took them, and I just was like, but what upset me, I ain't gonna even say upset, what hurt me was when my dog saw me. I thought it was gonna be a big reunion like you see on Facebook or the dog just jumping all you, licking y'all in the face. I don't let my dog lick my face, but I had already established that, okay, I'm gonna let her do it that one time because I know she gonna miss me. It's been 2 days and shit. The fucking dog barks and growls at me like, who are you? So yeah, I got to think about leaving my dog now. So
and then it's like with her being the smallest, because I'm the person like if the animal is small enough, they're going everywhere with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a lizard, bearded dragon at one point, and when I say I'm going to the gas station, I'm grabbing him out of his tank. You know what I'm saying? Throwing him on my shoulder, we out. And so I am like that animal person. I mean, I got a little carrying bag for him. Like,
y'all might can't see this. I'm looking right at he's holding the dog like a baby.
Because she's spoiled, like, and that's because she likes. I mean, I know that she likes it, but
did she tell you she like it? She looking at you like, yeah, I do kind of like it.
Because it was funny, like even on the way over here, like I had her in a travel bag, like I had like the little zipper kind of open up.
Wait a minute, is it your travel bag or they gave you?
No, she gave me one.
Okay, I was going to say now that's gonna be a problem if you had your own travel bag.
I thought about just having like animal treats, like dog treats in my pocket just in case. Like I feel like I just be running the dog and shit all the time. But yeah, like she was in there for a second. popped her head out. She ended up coming out and sat in my lap and was just chilling like the whole ride. And it was like a 30-minute ride.
She is an adorable dog. I'm looking at her.
Chill. Like I said, the one time I heard her bark was like, nigga, where you been? And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? She basically hugging my leg. Like,
okay, all right.
I'm good with babies animals.
You treating it like a baby. You really. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at. What's the dog's name? Let me get that.
Duda.
Duda.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, welcome, Duda. Duda. Is Duda deaf?
Nah, she
just in her own little world.
She getting a pet, so she's good.
I ain't even gonna say nothing about Duda, but I'm already not liking Duda. All right, here we go. This is once again what's unique. Don't play Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network. How old is she?
I think like 8, 7,
8. Okay. Just laying there like, what, man? Don't bother me. Turn that goddamn music down. I was asleep. All right, so let me mute this one quick and ask you a question.
Niggas said I changed, but on my heart I'm still the same. Don't play with me. I'm on my grind, trying to grow. If you ain't fucking with me, then I gotta let you go. Don't play with me. That's my new anthem, let it ride.
All right, I'm gonna cut it off one more time.
Play with me. Ain't got no time for all them games. Don't play with me. Ain't got no time for all them games. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm aiming for the top down. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm aiming for the top down. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm aiming for the top. Don't know where I'm going, but I'm aiming for the top down. Play with me because I'm far from a game. And if you hating on me, that's a motherfucking shame. What you mad about?
I was going through the list,
Just going about your business
and I'm gonna let you do it in a second if you can. Yeah, because there was, I couldn't remember certain people. I couldn't remember was it a guess of yours or not. I saw some names I didn't recognize.
No, Indigo Vaughn.
Like I didn't see Indigo. I saw Issues. Issues wasn't you though. That was somebody else. That was Boris Block. I saw who else did I say that wasn't sure was it yours? Be Love was yours, right? Well, no, that was Moments, wasn't it? All right. I got Chosen. I got Goose. He came with
Charlie Mack.
Charlie Mack. Yeah, I already played Charlie Mack. Got Pain.
Miles Stone.
All right, hold on a second. All right, y'all, here we go. This is definitely a friend of the network. I got country as fuck with that. Friend of the network. This is King Prime. A double dose of King Prime. Money Marathon, and we hit y'all with two different.
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing.
Can you type?
All I know is real money.
All right, go ahead.
I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is blood money. Marathon. Down piece. Me and the money inside me. Diamonds, my timepiece. Diamonds, my timepiece. Yeah. Gotta get it on the daily. All I want is dubs. You know what I'm on. I've been chasing after paper. All I know is blood money. Marathon. All I know is how to get it. All I know is I'ma kill it. Money stacked up to the ceiling. Hands down, you should already know I'm the realest.
Oh, shoot, Christian did send me that new song.
You don't want no smoke.
Yeah, you could get new song, Christian. Yeah.
I'm always ready to ride, and I am on go. I'm just trying to get the bag after bag. All I know about is cash. I'm just trying to make a splash. What you know about that? I am always on the grind. I never caught out, got too much on the line. My kids will never want for anything as long as I'm alive, and that's on everything. Whoa, give it to me straight. When that money's on time, I ain't never late. Any beat I eat, just put it on my
remind me. Me and the money like Siamese. Everything is us, you ain't gotta remind me. Back to the basics, I ain't do the cards, I'm just playing the hands that I'm placed with.
Just make sure you put her name in. It's right there in the ice cream.
Oh, good, gotcha, thank
I've
you.
been stacks out since day one. If you got something on your heart, to say something. Cause everything I got was never given. And now I'm just one more step closer to greatness. I've been moving, I've been cruising, I've been on the rise, and I don't plan on losing. Now I'm like a mountain. Who you think you moving? Show me my opponent, guarantee they losing. Today is the day. This is my time. What more can I say? I've been on my grind like every day. Bag after bag, I'm just trying to get paid. Keep going. Today is the day. This is my time. What more can I say? I've been on my grind like every day. Hey, I got money on my mind. I'm just trying to get some dough. I ain't picking up my line unless it's money on the phone.
Can't hear you.
I'm talking to the
Oh.
I've been chasing after paper. All I know is blood money marathon.
wait.
I got money on my mind.
I don't know what color it is, so it don't matter. I'm gonna have to go through it anyway. See all the ones I missed. Oh, you're not talking to me again, huh?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm gonna take her out in a second.
Take a seat, let me build you a picture. Cause when I'm in my zone, I'm too different. Me and you, we are not the same. We cannot compare because I'm too different. Frontin' like you really got it, knowing you ain't got it. Boy, stop it, you different. All I do is swipe and type of digits, then I'm out of there. I move too different.
Do the
Too
sit.
different. Too different. I'm calling your bluff. Don't come around my town knowing you ain't down. You different. You different. You different. All I do is have to pay. Ain't no cash to play. I just move too different. When I step out, I'm a big step. Dream team, dream or die. United States, yeah, I'm a big rapper. Everything is us. Yeah. I'm never gonna let up. Every track I'm on, I get better and better. Whoever wants smoke, it's whenever, however, whatever the reasons, whatever I'm feeling. I've been trying to copy for a while, but it's cool though. I'ma just start giving kudos. However you take it, I'm number uno. I've been on my pivot, but you know, catch me hopping off the tudo. You lame, I know your type of.
Sometimes you can download. Oh, it's on 3 different songs.
Yeah, they tried to stop me, but it didn't work. You know just how I go off on the beat. Every time I get it, I'm on one. You ain't gotta like it, you can try to fight it, but we call you different cause you ain't on nothing. So do the math. There's me and then there's you. There's no comparison. There would never be a me versus you. Take a seat, let me build you a picture cause when I'm in my zone, I'm too different. Me and you, we are not the same. We cannot compare because I'm too different. Frontin' like
You gotta guess at 12.
you ain't got it, boy, stop it, you different. All I do is swipe and type of digits, then I'm out of there. I move too different. Too different. Too different. I'm calling your bluff, don't come around my town knowing you ain't down. You different.
Got the D.
You different. You different. All I do is have to pay. Ain't no cash to play. I just move too different. I come in peace and I spread the love. We were given nothing and we happened to make enough. Tip a glass high to the sky for the men
BigTyme
above.
Radio Network.
And this lovely life that he gave to us. You have trees, we'll burn them up. My jumbie will make sure that I leave the club in one piece. Screaming to the day of me. To live or to not live, I don't need a reason. Care less, travel more. Tell shorty that's just how I'm seasoned. I ain't moved by my dolly, cause I know of plenty.
It's not working?
No, it's working. It's, I'm trying to figure out. It's something. I feel like it's something under the keyboard that doesn't have.
It might be the what you call it. It has a thing to make it lean a little bit. Artists. All right, y'all, here we go. This is BigTyme Radio's own Knuckles. Be all right. Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network.
a lot of aggression. I'ma show you what I'm living like. Never went to jail, working 9 to 5. Always doing hustles, trying to make it good. Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Trying to get $1, trying to get some food. Steady getting paper cause the rent is due. Niggas always hating cause I made it through. Don't get mad, bitch, this is what a winner do. You can say that I'm always on my bullshit. Focus all the time, no need for counting losses. Grinding with my homies till I see a coffin. This the life I'm gonna live, straight flossing. Living for the moment, running like a Boston. Made it to another day, I'm on my raw shit. Saying to my real niggas, we'll be alright. To my women, we'll be alright. To my team, we'll be alright. To my people, man, we'll be alright. I said 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 we'll be alright. Sometimes I really feel like I don't wanna live.
Right.
What the fuck I'm really doing here? Am I ever gonna fucking make it? Make this music working, have my family taking. I'm feeling empty and my soul is feeling vacant. The real is dying off and the fake is making. I'm running, getting tired, trying to chase a dream. Used to be alone, now I'm with the team. I'm rolling on my own, I'm trying to change the scene. I'm trying to flip the script and always get the green. Always get the money, see, that's the goal. But never for the shit, I'll lose my soul. Already lit the fuse, now it's time to blow. My homie done the ride, so let's go. Now keep the grinding fast and the getting slow. I know we'll be alright, so let's roll. Saying to my real niggas, we'll be alright. To my women, we'll be alright. To my team, we'll be alright. To my people, man, we'll be alright. I said 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 we'll be alright. Lucky love. You know we'll be alright. Be alright. Yeah, we'll be alright.
All right, y'all. We had this young lady come through with my boy Earl Wizzy. This is Jody Smith, My Body. Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network.
I'm getting ready to turn the lights off, light some candles, take a nice warm bubble bath, and I'll leave the door open for you. So just come on in. Baby, it's time we do it like the last time. Tell me we're together. I need you back. I'm waiting on for the show. Starting to take off my clothes. Slipping in the sound sexy for you to take off. I hope you know, like I know, what you in for. I'm waiting on for the show. Touching myself, eyes closed. Because you do it to my body, baby, rock my world. You make me turn into a real bad girl. Do it to my body, baby, shout to my world. You do it every time you go high. Do to my body, to my body. When I call your phone, you do everything I want. To my body. Oh, you know it's on.
Slow down. Wanna make sure that you hear me nice and clear. If you pull back, turn your head, I'ma shoot this flavor in your ear. When I bust that, it's like the loud bang cannon shooters. I had that body jumping round like an overload.
She wants you to pick her up.
Do the thing like a boomerang, throw it out and watch it come right back. The way I pull you up, bang that money out your ass. I'm like a star, move Johnny, here comes Johnson Cash. Tongue smacking on the thing so fast you forget my name and call me Twister. I left a few cripple, cold bully, kitty ripper. It ain't no thing, man. Let it hang out like Django Lang. Better guard your throat
Nope, that's it. That's it. Do it.
Don't get me started. Love it, I crave it, you always payment. Oh, I can do everything you like. Just do what you do to my body all night. You got it, body, cause having this is fun and hobby, and don't get me started. You love it, I crave it, you always payment. Oh, I know you do just what I like.
Live here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for the... And there they go, almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. Ah, but looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car, and there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fan favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Look through your children's eyes to see the true magic of a forest. It's a storybook world for them. You look and see a tree. They see the wrinkled face of a wizard with arms outstretched to the sky. They see treasure in pebbles. They see a windy path that could lead to adventure. And they see you, their fearless guide through this fascinating world.
Find a forest near you and start exploring at discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
All right, y'all, we are back. Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network. We got a guest coming in a little bit, but before we get to that, I do want to talk over a couple of interesting tidbits over the weekend. Did you catch any Olympics this weekend?
I caught a little bit. I don't know, I end up watching like not whole matches or games or anything. I just kind of end up flipping back and forth. So I caught a little bit of archery, women's soccer, the women's basketball, caught some more of the threes basketball.
Oh, so you did see the threes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Seahawks got eliminated.
Yeah, man, yeah. They was getting their ass as well. Yes, I mean, it's just kind of, you know, I kind of try to catch a little bit of everything for real. Even like the rowing and like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like I try to, you know, at least for a few minutes, just so I can at least say, and I watch it for a few. Of course, I love rugby sevens. Like,
okay,
that's been dope.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. I came across something yesterday, and I wanted to make sure I got a chance to say something. I didn't forget to say something, and I normally would say I'm probably gonna go to hell for saying something like that, but I done punched my ticket a long time ago, so it doesn't make a difference. Have you seen? And this is an Olympic sport. It's in the Paralympics. Have you seen wheelchair rugby?
I have not. Oh, I know that's got to be crazy.
Dog, it is a legitimate Olympic sport. It's rugby in wheelchairs. And it's the same kind of wheelchairs they use for like basketball. So it's like it's basically they tie their legs kind of in the ones that have legs, 'cause some of them didn't even have legs. They just, you know how rugby is. You just going up and down the field, but this is like on a basketball court, almost like a handball court. And they are pretty much running into each other. I'm gonna show you a clip in a minute, but they're running into each other, and whoever goes across the goal line, they get the point. They run over each other. it has
Be rough, man.
it has to be the most demonic shit I've ever seen in my life. And you feel sorry for him. There was like one dude didn't have no fingers, so he was rolling it with. I mean, it just.
What are you watching that on?
Okay, I saw it on the Olympic because the Paralympics not until the Paralympics is not until next week or week after next.
Got you.
I saw it then, and then I went to YouTube. And I had to check it out.
Kind of end up watching.
Yeah, and I kind of had to watch it. So I'm gonna show you later on. But shout out to Simone Biles for getting another gold. But she lost. She didn't make a goal in the floor exercise, and she didn't make goal in the balance beam. She fell off the balance beam, not balance beam. One of those. She fell off. The other thing she did, and then she made silver on the floor, which everybody thought was a given. So, but she still, that's it for her.
And the amount of medals is ridiculous.
Yes, it is, and she retired today because she's pregnant, which further makes what she's doing incredible. She's pregnant, so shout out to her. Let me get her a little applause. Yeah, that baby will come out confused as hell because he's been flipped around. He or she been flipped around. So, but yeah, that I thought that was kind of interesting. But that's how stuff happens. But yeah, so I just I'm gonna show you this when we go on this song break or whatever. So here we go. Back to the show, y'all. This is one of our first guests that we had here on the network. This is A Brazy Story, Billy Rue. LunchTyme, BigTyme Radio Network. Court. Okay. I just told her to take the day. So they do it on like a basketball court. You gonna see sitting right next to me in here.
He just put the ball in the back of this girl. Like, ain't nobody gonna catch me.
See, he ain't got no hands.
And New Zealand's always been good in rugby. That's kind of the thing. Like, Paralympics or not, like.
All right, y'all, here we go. A little new ski. Champagne Life. This featuring Clef Majors, BA producer extraordinaire.
Look, this is for the grown and sexy, the baller intellectual players, young hustlers buying sections, throwing ones in the air, know how to pull a trigger, but know when to shoot their guns. Tonight, no smoking niggas, let's turn up and have some fun. Pass the blunt, pass the liquor, bartender, we need spade, white runs, and the grabber or backwoods and go to Trey. What you say? Hey, lil' mama, what's your name? Hope I'm the first to tell you, you look stunning, mean it too. I ain't playing, being cunning, hey, let's take a shot or two. Leave with me, have you coming, I won't stay, I ain't running, but for real, I won't tell you I ain't nothing, baby, I'm something, but I can't give you all of my time, Monday through Sunday, bro. She looking, she might just want you to score. You only live once, why stick to the status quo? The money coming, nigga, stick to what you know. The fuse is burning at any moment, you better blow. It's Henny left in these bottles, the women saying compose the rest. Go. See what you girls, matter of fact, your best friend, throw that ass around you, sex is a weapon. What's gotten into you? I'm like, what's gotten into me? People ain't who they pretend to be. I can't be putting my trust in their enemies. Watch them turn to who they said that they wouldn't be. And I done did some things that I wouldn't admit, so I guess that I'm better alone. Think that's when I'm in my zone. With a bad bitch, not addicted to phones. I'm sick of the phones, the clones. I swear we invented this shit. Before the cloud was the cloud. And all of the killing and shit. All of my niggas been lit. Parties and hoes, they wildin', gon' gnarly. Swear we like Canada shit. Before J2 hit got sketchy like sketches. We kicked it, I drove the red Bentley and shit. All of the women.
I'm gonna let you do the next couple ones, alright?
And that didn't help me for shit. I should've fucked them and chucked them, and maybe they never forget.
Put whatever you want.
I did a sauce to some niggas I thought we would build, and they built their own. Still part of the plan.
bosses make bosses. Win and take losses, get profit and party and come back again. I swear, even when it hurts, I know that I'm blessed and that nothing compares. Wanna see my family get along, but we all got our own affairs. Trying to get my nation on this guy shit, but they broke our ears. I'm having my way with these hoes, I just don't wanna care. Then I reflect and then maybe I never cared. Maybe it's my fault, all of it full of shit. I admit, thought I had time for it, damn. Granny getting noticed, been fucking with me. Pops getting noticed, been fucking with me. Family getting closer, still fucking with me. Music getting noted, they still fucking with me. Yeah. You just gotta go, can't wait till the end. You can't be guessing, you know when they friends. I give my blessings away and no win. I love my life, sometimes it feels pretend. Wish you would ride, come and hop in the Benz. You know they out for the niggas like me. You may not ever get this chance again. If I could, I'd do all of the same shit again. Cause I don't wanna be another man. I can't never be another man. Nobody else can do the shit I can. I know she had me and she knows she can. Real B, I don't do it cause I can. Real B, I do it, I'm the man.
When you play her, make sure you play that her drop too, right for it.
Alright.
You see it?
Yep.
Alright. Right before you play her, no. So.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Alright, and so that was Royal Blues, New Ski featuring Clef Majors. And we were going to do, kind of get into a couple of these bus stop guests. And honestly, just guests that have been on the network, period, man. So coming up, we got For the Trenches, Cy Q and J-Dog. And what was dope about this is that they actually kind of explain, you know, like, with making this story, it was a lot of stuff actually going on, like, outside, like, we like shooting and shit like that. So it's just kind of crazy, like, with them making that, they was really in the trenches with it. So this is Cy Q, J-Dog, For the Trenches.
Didn't you have a song from your brother did?
Yeah, he's been on a couple tracks. What he did. I wish I wasn't. Yeah, damn, I gotta get him in here one day.
Alright.
If you don't know how to take an L, you was not a winner. All my niggas smoking strong. Yeah, that Popeye spinach in my eyes, bro, do no wrong. That's why I'm always spinning. Niggas clicking up. How you grew up to be a million. Internet killer since the net spit this. Do it for the trenches. And my mama, and she from the trenches. Fuck making it out. I've been trying to make a difference, but it's different when your family in it. I'm from quick to get glizzy. Love my city, but I hate my city, and I can't forgive it. Going through the same shit right now where my pops live. I'm from a easily get
Yes,
pop
here.
type of city. Whole team got dreams trying to make it out. Like we 150, a whole operation crashed down off of one blizzard. Why everybody got movers one and make smart decisions. Brody cook like Martha Stewart, ain't cooking Martha Stewart. That's my dog Martha speaks. I can lie, we all the shooter. Hard to let the ball speak. Whole gang gon' start talking. If we all hop out, then we all start sparking. Who around white chalk, eyes peeled at the dark. 12 out on a hunt.
Come on in.
Playing manhunt. If you don't know how to take it out,
Hey.
all my niggas smoking strong. Yeah, Popeye spinach in my eyes, bro, do no wrong. That's why I'm always spinning.
You just have a seat right there, and either stool or the chair, or if you want to find another chair, you can find another chair.
I've been trying to make a difference, but it's different when your family in it. I'm from quick to get glizzy. I'm about to cut my niggas really on some shit. Talk to the dudes who play with us who don't play.
Hold on, let me do something real quick before you do that. Alright, I did it. Go ahead.
On the 5 deuce, get the blicking with the pound. Big bad wolf, I blow a nigga house down. Why you talking like he with it, but I know that he a bitch. Really posted with some shooters, I was never on the bench. I'm just trying to stack the paper, I ain't never losing. Ludacris, I got these bitches moving. Same nigga on the gram in person. Same nigga who gon' kill these verses. When the feature you ain't gang, then you pay my earnings. Yeah, we spin up on that block, at least some niggas hurting.
Alright, so we go just talk about the event. Like I said, then we're going to talk about your other business, and anything else that you just want to talk about, anything else want to promote, stuff like that, we'll probably get to you in about 10 minutes. That's cool, just to get you used to it. If anything else you want to make sure we bring up, just let me know. Want your mic?
Yeah. And that was for the Trenches, IQ and J-Dog. I'm going to hit y'all with one of my favorite artists, Indigo Bonds. This is Black AF featuring Jesus Shuttlesworth. And we're going to follow that up with some Black and Mild by Indigo Bonds. This is LunchTyme, BigTyme Radio Network.
Get it right.
You see, I have to pause.
How you saying it? You fighting it.
I am. You gotta see this video. Like the way they did it, it was 2019, so like it was a lot of shots from the BigTyme, and it was just the way the whole video was put together. It was really dope.
Where they from?
They're from here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it was just so relevant for the time. I mean, even now, like this shit still works. But it's a very dope video.
Shit, that's the beauty of Black as Was it Indigo, right? That's what I get for trying to cheat. That's what I get for trying to cheat. I can't spell. INDIGO. Right here. Oh, they did it at the monument.
You're not slick. You're not slick. You're not slick.
Could you stop talking, I guess, like that, please? That had to be one of the most photographed and videoed places in Richmond over the last few years.
And it definitely was. It's just that whole moment was crazy.
Shit.
Incredibly dope.
Shit. Oh, you already introduced it in there. Okay, right.
You already know Indigo shit. Indigo shit. Indigo. Hey, 1995, April 4th, straight from Black.
So, do you know who John Blaze is?
The song that I got coming up, yeah. The other one that you had up, I didn't know.
Okay. All right. He said, whoever John Blaze is that somebody you got on the show?
But I got, but Slim was on that. So technically, Slim has been on the show. Technically,
yeah, that
we're doing the theme song. I didn't know he gets beef in it too.
Why don't we play your theme song?
All
right, but no, because I got something from John Blaze the other day, and I didn't know who he was. So I didn't know whether I guess on yours. So we got it's a new track.
Y'all have to listen to find out.
It's the same one?
Yeah.
He said it was a brand new, unreleased. Hold on, let me do something real quick so I can show you. Maybe you might recognize him.
smoking black and mouse. First nigga on them bad bitch. When they come around wildin', bass knocking, nigga keep it down watching. I be plotting while they playing around. Young niggas at the bus stop, smoking black and mouse. First nigga on them bad bitch.
Right here, John Steele.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's JB. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just got this. This came in yesterday.
Okay.
It's in the system. I'll put it in. It's in here somewhere. I think I took it out because I wasn't sure if it was who it was.
Right now, check this out.
You said yeah, it's right here. All right. So he said that he said it's brand new. It ain't even out yet. I think that's what he said. Let me double check what he said. So this is an exclusive. It ain't even out yet.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. Let's yeah, play it up. Well, let me do this. Let me introduce the guests, and then we'll do the theme song, and then we'll cover your Detroit people.
All right.
So we can take the bus to Detroit. No, the one on the tables for you. I mean, you could use that 3, but I was having problems with it earlier, so I don't want to just risk it. All right, y'all, Lunchtime, BigTyme Radio Network. That was Indigo Vaughn, Black and Mild. I remember Indigo on your show. I don't remember listening to the music. I didn't know, like, I didn't remember he was from here.
Oh, yeah.
And special shout out to Indigo. Driver just told me to check out his music video for, what song was that?
Black AF, featuring Jesus Shuttleworth.
Jesus Shuttleworth, yeah. And I just checked it out. That's
incredible.
Yeah, the cinematography with that was great. So shout out to you for that. All right, y'all. So this is what we're doing today. Like I said, today is based on part 2 of us celebrating some of the past guests that have blessed us with their presence here on BigTyme Radio Network. Not just Lunchtime, not even just the bus stop, but on all the other shows that we've had guests. Speaking of guests, we have a guest today, and I thank you, man. I'm practicing. I appreciate it.
Segue was nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for acknowledging it, though. Seriously, because some.
I feel like I gotta get credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? It was nice, little. That was smooth.
Now you done fucked up everything I was about to say.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So we do have a guest today. She has a big event coming up. It's like a monthly thing now, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a monthly thing that she does. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not trying to put her on blast, which I do a lot for the people to come here. I ain't gonna say beg, but I've asked her like 6, maybe 7 times to come on to the show for this. Ever since she started doing this thing, she for some reason she just decided to do it this week. But that's great. I appreciate it. Let me also say where I first met our guest. First of all, the guest is Mesha Cousins. Let me give her a little applause for what she does and the great female entrepreneur that she is. First time I met her, everybody knows I'm a photographer. First time I met her, she brought a few young ladies in here for a lingerie shoot. It was a great shoot. It was really a great shoot. It's one of those things that makes me just happy that I do what I do. No, yeah, I mean, and as sounding as non perverted as I can, it was a great shoot because you were selling some very nice pieces.
Thank you.
You were definitely selling some very nice pieces. But that's my first introduction to you. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself to our listeners. Everybody, we have Mesha Cousins in the building. Let everybody know where you are, who you are, and what you do, and then we'll talk about your event in a minute. So there you go. The floor is yours.
Alrighty, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a dope photo shoot.
It
I
was.
agree.
Yeah.
It was good energy. So my name is Mesha. If you know me from my business side, my name is Mocha. I'm a sexologist and intimacy coach. I've been in the industry for about 7 years now. I started out selling sex toys through Beverly Candy, and then I started noticing that the customers that I had, they weren't really understanding how things worked on their body. They didn't really know the anatomy. They didn't really know how to please themselves, let alone their partner. I had people who hadn't even looked at themselves down there, so I wanted to kind of bridge the gap. So I got into sexuality coaching because I was able to kind of bridge that gap from when you're in sex ed and you get high school and they tell you kind of like the fundamentals, and then fast forward to being an adult and you're supposed to just know how everything works now and be a pro, and it's no longer cool for you to ask questions. It's not a safe space. You're just supposed to know how everything works now because you're an adult. So you go to porn to try to bridge the gap, and that's not always the most realistic viewpoint of sex. So as a sexologist, it's my goal to bridge the gap, give you that safe space to talk about sex, ask questions, the whole nine. So and then I branched into doing my own line of sex toys, so I'm no longer under Beverly Candy. I have my own line. I pick everything that I sell myself, and I'm able to ensure the quality and the proficiency of the product. I love it. I also have a all-natural yoni care line as well. I'm all about making sure that what you put in your body or on your body is safe for you, and life is about having a good time and having orgasms. So
I mean, hold on. Let me
like
give
that
you
Absolutely.
yeah. I'll be honest with you. After I met you the first time, that's when I first caught you with the yoni.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had no idea what yoni was.
I'm glad.
I'm a bright person, so context clues is a motherfucker for me. I figured it out eventually, but I'm so glad I didn't ask, because I would have felt really stupid.
Well, because, sex is this taboo topic.
Not here.
Saying penis and vagina puts people on edge. So they came up with a cute word to refer to the vagina that doesn't make you have that squeamish feeling when you hear vagina or pussy or whatever vernacular you choose to use.
Hold on one second.
Yoni is more...
Driver, did you feel squeamish at all?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, all right. I just making sure.
Nowhere close to it.
I felt a little more comfortable, honestly.
A little warm on the
Yoni is
inside.
a pretty way to say it.
All right. Well, so we figured out. You said how you got into it, and I gotta ask. You said you pick out all of your quote unquote toys. So I'm gonna ask. Is there like a selection process that you go through?
Yeah, I did have that question.
So I go off of reviews. So I'm very it's pretty simple for me to just hit up a customer and be like, hey, can you try this toy for me, see how you feel about it. A couple I try as well, but not all of them, absolutely not. But and the customer will give me their honest feedback. I let them keep it for a while, make sure that it's still working, they charge it up, and the quality is good. I go off of the material and all of that, but as far as the actual proficiency of the product, I want to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. So everything is tested before I bring it to the masses.
Wow. Okay.
Which I mean, that's definitely the smart thing to do, because with anything, once you use it and you like it, it's that much easier to sell it because it's a difference. You know, where you can say, "Oh yeah, I like this product." People can tell when you bullshit. But if it's something that you genuinely enjoy, like it makes it that much easier. You know what I'm saying to sell that shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's smart. Absolutely. It's just so happens, you know, definitely beneficial for you.
It's a good job.
Yeah, I thought I had a great job. What is the number one seller?
Number one seller would have to be Gog Gog 3000. So I'm sure everybody's seen it on the internet. The thing that spins around. I actually have it with me as well. So it's for men.
I would hope so.
And
use that camera right in front of you.
It's to mimic a blowjob.
Oh, is that what it's for? Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known. Yeah.
So this is the lips. And then what's cool about it is that you have
I'm sure there's a lot of
vibration
things cool about it, just so you know.
You have vibration patterns and you have rotation patterns. So if you like it to go to the left versus the right, you can do that. If you like to have a little stop and go to edge, you can do that. So it just depends on what you like. But yeah, this is definitely a top seller.
Do me a favor, raise
For
it up
sure.
because I can't. I mean, it's not. I'm not talking one on the camera, just for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I do want to say, like, I'm glad that was really like the first one that you pulled out because I kind of feel like stuff like that for dudes is like looked at differently versus women.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so I think, you know what I'm saying, I haven't used one before, but it's like just the fact, you know, kind of that was like the first one to go to. Thank you for that. And
I mean, we did get you a tattoo one time when you had you do something live.
So he said, man, like, how do you become like a tester in these situations? I mean, just you know, just curious.
Is there like a
screening
process?
Is there an application to fill out? Because that shit looks like it would be something.
And exactly how much does it cost to get on the list? And do you have a pen?
It's usually I pull from my customers because they're awesome. Like my customers promote for me so much. So if I need something, they're my go-to typically. Yeah.
I mean that makes sense. I mean it makes a lot of sense. It's a little unfair, but it makes a lot of sense.
You know we don't charge people for interviews.
I mean, but you are right. Like that has been like I've seen it on the internet, just the internet. It's not like it's on my dresser at home on a red napkin. I've seen it. Charge it up. I've seen it, but that is not something that 10 years ago you would have seen.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not saying that the act wasn't being done 10 years ago. It's just that's not something 10 years ago you would have seen. Like I remember. I think I've told this story before. I remember when I was a child going through my grandmother's stuff and finding a vibrator. And it was like a little peach color. I hope she's not looking down. It was like a little peach color cylinder thing. But it was labeled as a massager.
Uh-huh.
This is where we've come to now.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think it's evolved to not only like I don't know what else is in that bag, and I'm kind of scared. But not only, not only, you know, that things have changed, that things have become more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you think that change has happened? Why do you think that change has happened?
I think that each generation gets a little bit more progressive, and the generations before us that were very squeamish about talking about sex have kind of phased out, and they're not the main customer base for sex-related items. Not to say that they don't have sex, because I have clients up to 80 years old, but they're not the main market that they're trying to get to. So they're more progressive. They're okay with hearing about sex, talking about sex, just kind of changing the narrative and getting rid of the taboo that's associated with sex, which was the whole reason why I got into the industry in the first place. So I think it's just different generations are coming up and they are more open-minded than the previous generations and more open to talk about things that are taboo or used to be taboo.
Because I think we are, but like I said, with every generation it gets more progressive. Because it's just certain things I know. Like for me, I don't necessarily care about. When I say I don't care, like live your life. Like you should have the freedom to do the shit that you want to do, as long as you ain't hurt nobody anymore that they want to be hurt, and you ain't hurting like animals or babies, and like kind of you should have that freedom to be able to express yourself in that way, man. Like why not? Because that should be fun. Like that's really what it comes down to. Like the more open you are, like the more fun it is.
I agree. And sex is one of the things that bond us all together. You know, we may not speak the same language, we may not look the same, we can live somewhere different, but everybody have sex. Well, the majority are having sex. That's how we have babies.
Wait till you get to 50.
Children
Wait till you
around.
get to 50, then tell me, then talk to me.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure I can as long as my back is in good shape, we gonna make something shake. Like, come on now.
I mean, I love your mentality with that. I mean, you've taken something and we make jokes about things because we're able to, because there, like you said, there used to be a big stigma about saying words like penis or stuff like that. Yeah. And now it's like, it's so freely done. Like there's songs about it. There's everybody, like the things that you can get, even as far as television, the things that you can say on TV now, you could never say back in the day. Hell, they wouldn't even let Lucille Ball sleep in the same bed. That's right, Lucille Ball sleep in the same bed with her husband. So it's the change. Time has changed. I'm gonna ask this. What else you got in the bag?
So let's see. So this one here is called Double Team.
I already like that already.
Okay. So it's called a double team because it has two different motors.
God bless you.
First motor is going to be for the G spot. So it's ribbed here to hit the G spot. I like to say G area because it's not actually a literal spot. It's just an area. But yeah, G for
the neighborhood. The neighborhood.
Yeah. So that's going to hit the G spot. And then here is a suction that's going to suck on the clitoris at the same time. So what's cool is that it's two different motors. So you figure out what combination works for you. And they work together. Because who don't like a combo move?
Okay. All right. So let me ask you another question. This is why we're here. What is your opinion on men feelings on apparatuses like that? Do you think we feel threatened? Like I've always wondered that. Like if you go over a young lady house, and like I said, you look on her dresser and you have that, and I'm speaking for myself, so I don't want any other guys in the room to get offended. but
that's a girl like I
but if you are not all of us can rev at 3,400 RPMs and stuff like that. I mean, like, do you feel that some men are intimidated by the freeness women have now with toys? I remember when that whole Rose thing was a major thing, and brothers was like quitting because of that. So what do you have you heard anything to make you think that men are intimidated by these gadgets, these fucking gadgets?
So
double meaning on that one.
I definitely think that some men are intimidated by sex toys. They feel that it's a replacement for them.
Right.
Whereas the sex toy should actually be the sidekick. Like it should be the teammate in
the
game.
Yeah.
Like, and it's unfortunate because men have egos and they're easily bruised.
I feel like we're. Yeah, you're right.
And so,
Egos are a terrible thing.
I'm not trying to offend.
No, you're not. But at least not me.
Sex is one of those things where you're vulnerable and your guard is down a little bit more than usual.
Right.
And it's easier for you to get bruised because you don't have up the extra shield that you typically do. So, you know, they see it as competition or, oh, well, you're not going to need me now.
Right.
You know, a toy does not substitute a human because humans have emotions and feelings behind it. You know, it's not the same. But to add toys to the situation, it just ups it completely different. You only have two hands. You can't stimulate everything at one time.
Don't even speak for yourself. But okay, I got you.
So, I mean, it helps to have something else in the situation that can, one, take off some of the pressure to make sure that your partner's pleased, and, you know, it helps to take off the pressure, but it also just takes the pleasure to a completely different level. So hopefully, my hope for everybody is to get with someone who they are comfortable and vulnerable enough to be, you know, to experiment with things and try toys out in the bedroom because it is dope.
As a female, would you be surprised? Not surprised, but would you? How would you feel if your mate introduced the toys to the? I mean, do you think? Would you feel like, am I not doing enough, or am I not? You know, if he walks in with the Gawk Gawk 3000 or something like that, how do you think most women would feel? Because I think this is the same thing that most men probably get.
So I think for most women, we would prefer him get a toy than to step out. So
gotcha.
If I'm not at home and you want some head, I would much rather you pull out the Gawk Gawk 3000 than to call somebody up. So I don't have an issue with toys. I think it would be cool if my mate were to introduce the toys. It shows that he's open-minded.
Okay.
So I think it would be cool. I speak for most women. I don't think that most women have an issue if their mate had a toy.
Okay.
Now, like, I'm sure that if it was, of course, there's levels to it.
Right.
Now, I'm probably the wrong person to ask because I'm more open than most, but I think maybe threshold for most women, like a toy is okay. Now, if you got like the whole sex doll thing, they might okay. Like they may look at you a little different.
Yeah, baby.
But a toy or something, I don't think anybody would look sideways for a toy.
I think my question was leading up to, and you answered that perfectly. But my question, I think, was leading up to some of these enhancement toys that, to me, as a normal man, I just think is ridiculous. Like I've you know, there's some sex toys that's just unrealistic.
Just a little wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Too realistic. That's kind of like.
Well, yeah, unrealistically too realistic. How about that? Like, you know, not every brother out here, again, speaking for myself, not every brother out here is throwing in a 12 inches. You know what I'm saying? But I've been to sex shops and I've seen like a 12-inch dildo or something like that. And I'm thinking, why would you need that? And then what am I gonna do after that? So I mean, do you get that a lot when you as far as presenting options to some of your customers?
So I think that goes back to people using porn as an example of how real life sex is supposed to look.
Okay.
Because the average woman does not want a 12-inch dick at all. Most women are totally fine with the dick that you have. But because the ego goes into it, and you look at porn, and you see the woman on porn taking a 12-inch dildo that's two-sided, and one is in her ass and one is in her pussy. You're like, oh, my girl can do that. Yeah, like that's what she wants, obviously, because that's what she did. You know, that's not the case. It sucks because I feel like I can say that, and you can hear from your mate, but still in the back of your mind, you kind of feel like, I don't know for sure. I don't know how to erase that, but women want regular size penises. We do not, because too big is uncomfortable. And if it's uncomfortable, we're 100% turned off. Like, if it hurts and you're not into it hurting, if it hurts, you're 100% turned off. So it's like, you would much rather just get something a normal size.
Right, and like you said, like Driver says, as a wingman, as a sidekick or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes a whole.
It's like,
whole
sometimes, you
sense.
know, you need to grab a Gatorade, you know what I'm saying? You need that sub every once in a while.
You good. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, stand there for me real quick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold it down for 5 minutes so I can get my shit together. Like, that's all it is.
Wow. All right. Okay. So, but yeah, I mean, that's just something that's always been in the back of my mind. I just wondered, because I never really met someone that. Well, I have met a lot of people that have sold these products, but I never really discussed from the male point of view. Is most men feel intimidated because, like you said, ego can knock your sex life out. I mean, knock your desire out in a heartbeat. And if you see, you know, Mr. Magic sitting on the dresser, it's gonna be like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? And
shit, with me, if you want to use that, that's fine. Like, can I get some hair while you doing that? As long as I'm involved some type of way.
yeah, we've
like,
gone so on the other
I'm telling
direction.
you, like, bro, I think because I look at this shit like it should be the assist man.
Right.
It needs to be the John Stockton to your Karl Malone in this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you can't do, like you said, you can't do everything at one time. And it's
Right.
like, you know, why not, man? Like, yeah, I feel like as dudes, I feel like our reputation is on the line every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Regardless, it is. So it's like if you got somebody or something that can help you out with that real quick, then you know what I'm saying.
Like you said, why run and go get
Right.
a Gatorade?
You know, make me a sandwich real quick, you know what I'm saying? Replenish my electrolytes and, you know what I'm saying, get back to it. Like,
All right, she back in the bag, y'all. Let's see what was.
What you said made me think of something. You said it should be like your teammate. I have a toy called Sidekick, and it's designed specifically for that. Watch I don't have it in the bag. Watch I don't have it. Oh, I don't.
I don't wish bad things on anybody, but if you ever driving down the street and you get pulled over, that is gonna be embarrassing as hell.
there's nothing in there.
It's so funny because I went to the drive-thru one day and I had a gawk in the seat. It's not abnormal for me, you know. But the lady.
That would be embarrassing for me. I don't think it would be as much embarrassing for you though.
So I forgot I was there, and I was at Chick-fil-A, and the lady, you know, they all up in your car, like they walk up to your car, and she was like, "Oh, hello," and I was like, "Why is she being weird?" What's going on? I was like, it wasn't until I got through the entire drive-through that I looked over and I was like, "Oh." She's
So when she
freaked
puts the
out.
bag down.
She freaked out.
I got the gawk right next to the waffle fries. Like, just chilling.
Sorry.
I mean, but that's. What do your immediate friends think about what you do?
They're all cool with it. It's so funny. I think when I started,
Family
it was
also,
a shock.
yeah,
When
okay.
I started, it was a shock, especially for my mom. She's like, "What are you doing? What's going
Until,
on?"
baby, so can I, on page 37, item number 3, can I get that?
And then once she saw that it was something that I was actually really passionate about, she was like, "Okay."
And informed about. That's the other thing. You're informed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my first impression of you that day when you walked in this studio. I was like, oh, okay. She seemed like a nice, just like innocent young girl. I mean, innocent, like, you know. And then you hit me with the lingerie. I'm like, oh shit. And then I found out about the Yanni and all that stuff. You, and I don't mean this in any type of negative. Thank you. That's the word. Thank you. You are very unassuming.
I love that. Because I'm the same way, and I love that. Oh, you do that? Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
you do not
look like-
strike it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get that a lot?
Yeah. Yeah. So my day job, I sell diamonds. So I sell diamonds and dick. And it's just a different. I don't know. I've always been like that.
Yeah,
Like I come off.
That hold on. Let me give you something on that. That's gonna be on the replay. We gonna do that. All right. But yeah, I mean, when I look at you, I mean, and like I said, I don't mean in disrespect, but you just seem like even when you were your first minute here on air, you was like, pussy, and I like that kind of threw me back.
Because I didn't know what you did, like, to be honest. So it was like, this is me, my
surprise.
Day. Like, happy Monday, motherfucker.
Well, I think that goes to porn and the perception of what someone that's in the sex industry is supposed to look like.
Right.
Someone
Right.
supposed to
Exactly.
Come in dressed scantily clad, and that. Yeah. So I am a regular person who happens to know more about sex than the average person.
And that is
That's
a
about
beautiful thing.
Yeah.
That is one more. God damn it. That is a beautiful thing. All right. So what else you got in the bag? And then we're going to definitely have to talk about your event, because now I'm more excited about finding out more about this event.
So I have this one here. It's called Sweet Heat.
You say heat?
Yeah.
It
I'm
warms
sorry.
up?
No, this one is Fire and Desire.
Oh. Does it warm up? Is that
Yes.
what?
So a lot of people don't like toys because they say, it doesn't have the body heat. I just can't get into it. So this one actually warms up. So not only does it warm up, it actually has 12 intensity levels on each of the vibration patterns. So you can literally find whatever duo works for you. And it bends. So it actually contours to the body. Now, most people would see this and assume that it's for women. Men can actually use this on the scrotum. They can use it on the taint. You can use it on the asshole if you're okay with that. You can use it on your nipples because men like their nipples played with just like women do. You can use it anywhere that you're okay with vibration. If you got a spot on your neck, you can use it on your neck. You can also use it to massage your back and normal things because it is a...
There you go, Grandma. See, Grandma? I knew you weren't dirty.
But yeah, so you can use it for pretty much everything. I also use it for massages as well because it's heated, so it's like a heating pad on your back. It's called Fire and Desire.
Who comes up with these names?
Me.
So this is basically okay.
So I choose what I sell. I come up with the name, the story behind it, everything.
See, now this is getting more interesting by the minute when you... Okay, what's next? This is Larry.
This is actually a brand new one. I haven't even named it yet. So this is a couple's toy. So this is if your partner is a female. This part would go inside of the vagina. It's going to be tilted up to hit that G-spot. It's also ribbed as well. And then on this side, there is a sucking sensation for the clitoris. And then the male would slide in and it would vibrate on the penis as well.
Oh. Oh, that's fire. Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds like
And most of my toys are USB rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about the battery dying. You plug it up when you plug your phone up for the night.
So your watch, your phone,
and your sex toy.
Yeah. You got them all together.
It's a normal part of life.
Man, you are a little too excited though, Jarvis. So slow down. I wasn't able to. Let me see. I don't want to. Let me raise. Is that what it? Okay.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see it. Yeah, no, I don't want to grab it because I don't want that picture to be on the internet. Okay, so that's like concave. That bottom. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I can see how that could be interesting.
Yeah, you can see you can do some razzle.
Yeah, I can see. Not maybe razzle, maybe not razzle dazzle. I'm too old for razzle dazzle. Just a razz. I'm good. I'm good with razz. So I'm not gonna last to dazzle. Just razz is depends on what's going on. It could be just rough. I don't even know. I mean, it's fascinating to me that this industry now is such a major thing. It's like I said, years ago you wouldn't have seen this, and you wouldn't have seen a young African American black woman doing this. Like, this is not something you would, and I so respect you. And this is, like I said, this is one of the main reasons I wanted to have you on the show, because I wanted to give you your props for being part of an industry that 20 years ago you could not be in. And not only couldn't, most people would not have approached you. And now you are, as far as one I know, one of the tops that I've seen. Like, you have no problem with promoting on social media. It's like you have taken this and made a big deal out of it. And again, you are an entrepreneur. You've done different things. I remember a couple of other things you've done. I don't know if you want to talk about that, but you've done different things, and you found your niche with that, and that's just amazing. I always admire people that are out here doing it and finding the place that they feel comfortable with, and running with it. And plus you got a stool full of toys on my thing. It's an incredible thing. So let me backtrack a little bit, and let's talk about Naughty Bingo. And then we will come back because I got some more questions about the toys. But let's talk about, I just want to make sure we get that in. Let's talk about Naughty Bingo. Explain that to me.
So part of my goal of creating judgment-free, sex-positive spaces, monthly I do some type of naughty event. So it's typically either Naughty Bingo, where you would play bingo like normal. You're getting 5 in a row, but instead of getting money, you get something nasty. So typically it's some type of toy or something that you can use for foreplay. And then I also do Naughty Paint and Sips. So it's a mystery canvas. You don't know what you'll be painting until you get there. I typically do a naughty and a naughtier version, because even coming to a naughty event, some people are just not super comfortable with everything, or putting a vagina up on their wall when they get home. So I typically give.
You mean a picture, right? Not. I'm
yes,
sorry, that was a joke. Just ignore me on that one.
So I give like a mild version and then a spicier version. So I have an event coming up on August the 30th. It's from 8 to 11.
30th or 31st?
31st.
Okay.
I'm sorry. August 31st.
You don't have to apologize. I'm just making sure I've read it right. Okay.
August 31st, 8 to 11 p.m. And it's going to be a combination event. So it's going to be Naughty Bingo and Naughty Paint and Sip.
Okay.
With only one ticket choice. So you're going to get what you get when you get there.
What do you mean by one ticket choice? Oh, so you can either do bingo or...
No. So it's an event for both. For the paint portion, I typically give them an option.
Okay.
Of what canvas they want. This time they're just gonna get what I give them.
Okay, all right, okay. A little dominatrix type thing going on. How successful have these been for you? I mean, successful might be the right word. What is the crowd size looking like?
So typically it's about 30 to 40 people. I've been having them for about 6 years now, and I have people that have never missed a single one. It's kind of become like a tradition. And then I have brand new people every time that have just seen it on Eventbrite, and they're like, what is that? And they just want to come in. So it has gone from 10 people.
Or a host on a radio show to be like,
what is naughty? What? So right now we've made it up to about 40 people for the event size. I aspire to get to 100 people if I can fit it. But it's been a wild journey. So I think my biggest one was about 70 people, but that was at a nudist colony. It was a private one that they hired me for. But that was fun. I like it with the bigger crowds. They get to kind of feed off of each other and energy in the room. Yeah,
we're not going to glance over that whole nudist colony thing. Okay.
It's normal for me because this is...
Yeah, no, and that's fine. I just don't want you to think we would just go hopscotch over the whole nudist colony thing. So you've done this event at a nudist colony.
Yes.
So everybody in the event was butt-ass nude. For the most part,
except for me and my staff, but
I wasn't going to ask you that. Yeah. I was thinking it. I wasn't going to ask you. So, what is something like that? I mean, how could you I don't know. I mean, do I sound like just like I'm just indecisive? I'm trying to like bingo, and the motherfucker, yeah, it is, and it's just like I'm like, how does something like that work?
I mean,
I guess they're used to it because they're already always
Yeah.
in there like that.
Yeah, it was different, and I had a predisposition about it of how it was going to be, and it was completely different than what I thought it was. They were literally normal. It wasn't sexualized at all.
I think that's the difference. Yeah,
It's a regular conversation. They just happen to be naked, and I was like, wow. That's crazy.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That's dope, though.
I didn't expect it. It was completely different, and once it was normal,
It
was
just you didn't pay attention
it was a
to
normal
it.
event. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I could have.
I would want to try something like that though. Just honestly, just to say that I did it, but like it would be a different experience, man. I think that would be dope as well.
Yeah. They have ones that you can just go for the weekend, like get a pass for the weekend and just go out of town and be naked and come back home.
Cause clothes are kind of trash. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of them.
Okay.
Rather because we have to.
Right. Because I'd be arrested if I didn't.
Yeah.
No reason.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, majority. I'm a boudoir photographer, so
Yeah.
my thing has always been the human body is beautiful, no matter what shape, size you're in. It's a beautiful thing, and I think a lot more people should embrace themselves, and that's why I think it's for someone not only with the toys and stuff like that, but you are basically a sexologist. Mm-hmm. So, and part of your job is to helping people feel comfortable within themselves. Because I'm like, once you feel comfortable within yourself,
and I think that's where we're getting to. I feel like almost as a society now, like you said, but these every generation is more progressive,
right?
And it's a result of people being more comfortable just with themselves and what it is that they want and what it is that they want to do, and that's where the progress comes in, man. I think it's beautiful to see, like even in this, like you said, 10 years ago you wouldn't see, or really wouldn't be having these conversations, like
right?
That.
Especially not on air,
right? And it's just like now, once people don't care as much about what other people do. We do to a certain extent, which I still feel like we need to get over that as people, because people gonna do what they want to do anyway. So just let let us be free. But
right.
it is like that. I love the progression of just people, period, and the more openness that allows for spaces like this and conversations like this to happen. Because that it makes people feel less weird about the shit that they like, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's always a good thing.
Where do you see this industry in like 10 years? Since we're saying it's progressing.
Virtual reality.
I have no idea, because before Gawk Gawk came out, I wouldn't have even fathomed that they would be able to make something like that. So I'm excited to see where it goes. Technology is getting better and better. I have no idea, but I'm excited to see.
Yeah, excited is probably the right word to use with that. Okay, what else you got in the bag? I don't want to keep saying that, and then like,
then we get the end of the bag.
Yeah, and we like that's it, and then I'll be like, oh.
Let's see. Oh, I did have Sidekick. Okay, so Sidekick is specifically designed to be used in the bedroom.
I didn't think I thought most of this was designed for the bedroom, right?
When you're with a partner.
You might be stuck in traffic.
So this is a finger vibe. So you just put it on your index finger, middle finger, whichever finger you use to do your thing. Okay? So it is pointed up to hit the G-spot. It's going to be ribbed again to give that extra sensation once it's in the right place. And you can use it while you're performing oral sex on your partner. You can use it if your partner has a vagina, you can insert it for the G-spot. If your partner has a penis, you can do it behind the frenulum, which is the back side of the penis for men that are circumcised. That little ridge there where the head and the shaft meet is very sensitive. So you can put it on there and it kind of cups that section. You can also use it on the scrotum. You can use it as you're doing the fellatio. So there's a couple different options that you can use it for, but it's called Sidekick because you just it's like your accessory.
So an extension of what you're already
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Raise it up. I can't. Oh, okay.
Yep.
That sounded bad when I. Oh, okay. Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. Obvious.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Whew, man. So what is like the most expensive thing that you sell?
So nothing I sell goes over $69.
Good marketing too.
So the most expensive thing I sell is the Golf 3000 and the Double Team.
Okay. Not that I really want to know, but how much is the Golf 3000? And do you
69.
take checks?
Cash App. Venmo.
I
Food
take
stamps
all
if
of
you
them.
can. Got this EBT.
Well, really, that's really not that expensive if when you think about it. I mean, you know.
That was,
Considering you're going to get some use out of it.
Well, yeah, you know, there's a whole lot more use than you just that $40 that we talk about all the other time. So yeah, that's really not that
I figured out
expensive.
where that price comes from too.
Go ahead, we got her here, so let's
All right,
just
so
figure.
my theory is, right, and not that I've ever used these before, but of course being in major cities, you hear about this shit. Short stay hotels, you can get like a hotel room for like a couple hours, right?
Right.
So I'm assuming that the $40 would cover the cost of the hotel, which is why the whole $40 thing makes sense.
But then why?
But
Then
that's
she don't get anything out, or
Well,
whoever
I mean-
doesn't get anything out of it, though. Right?
But I mean, that's the 40 for to cover the
Okay.
expenses for the.
I don't know how much a
Maybe,
short-term
I guess,
hotel. Would
I mean,
run.
that's what my assumption is. That's
Yeah.
my guess.
Okay. All right. I mean, that's a pretty good assumption. But shit, what's no need anymore? If you $69, you can take that with you and sit it in the car when you at
know.
Chick-fil-A, and then you know.
Chick-fil-A. Eating your waffle fries.
Yeah.
With your Golf 3000.
What else you got over there?
I also brought a couple of my butt plugs that I have. So it comes in a 3-pack. So you can kind of build yourself up, start at the smallest one and move to the biggest one.
All right. Not that I frequent videos and stuff like that, but do they light up?
These ones do not,
Okay, I've seen like. Oh,
but they reflect in the dark.
I like the iridescent. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
yeah, just like I said, I wouldn't know about the light up one. Yeah, we are telling on ourselves really bad today. Yeah. I mean, it's funny. I mean, and like I said, that's the beauty of 2024. That's the beauty that we can make jokes. This is not something that anybody would ever normally joke about years ago.
Yeah.
Stars.
Yeah,
That's a
right. You know,
that
a
goes
butt
where?
plug. Bitch, it goes to your butt. It's not a. I mean, it's not a pacifier. It's a butt plug. I mean, saying something is mundane as that years ago would have been. I do want to see it though. By the way,
Yeah.
just
Girls
so.
would have been clutched.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah, that looks painful. Yeah, but it's to me it's funny how we've advanced. And like I said, years ago you would not hear of a woman even admitting to doing some of the stuff that women are doing in songs and on video and stuff like that. Now it's just. It's human. It's like just like okay, yeah. I've been sucking dick for years. Okay, yeah. like we were saying earlier, when I was in high school, that was you couldn't find somebody other than the Caucasians. You couldn't find somebody that would do that. Now it's like
That would admit to doing it.
that would admit to doing. Let me make sure I say that. But now it's like well hell yeah, well, yeah, and I'm good at it. Is what they would say. Just like with me, and I'll be honest with my personal opinion, my personal history. Like growing up, I thought the worst thing in the world is I would never go down on a woman. I would never do that.
For the first time.
Yeah, I would never. You be talking about that bitch bleed everyone? No, I would never. I thought it was the worst thing in the world. Now it's the best thing in the world, and I'm I consider myself an expert, but it's funny that growing up, and I'm talking about in high school. I mean, I graduated in '90, so I'm figuring in high school that was like, going. I was playing sports. That was the conversation on the bus on the way to a game. We had the the brothers on one side and the white boys on the other. And white boys was like, y'all don't know nothing because y'all not doing that. And like, no, we not gonna do that. That's nasty. We not. And now it's like no one even acts like.
The beauty of it. Like,
yeah, you're right. You know, it's become an art form, and I love the fact that we have evolved so much so now that there is nothing that's really taboo. And that goes to my next question, another segue. What do you feel, in your opinion, is the next kind of breakthrough that's going to be like, right now it's taboo, but in a couple of years it's probably won't be. Like, to me, like a couple of years ago, finding out somebody was gay was, ooh. Now it's like, okay. It's like, what do you think, in your opinion? I know this is a hard question because, so much stuff is not taboo anymore.
Yeah. It's unpopular opinion.
Okay.
Because I'm in the room for the men.
Yeah, you are.
I think that it's still taboo for men to have their G-spot stimulated, which is on their prostate, which is through the butthole. Of course, you can do outer stimulation as well of the prostate, but I don't think it's a conversation that anybody is willing to have. It's kind of like a immediate, I don't want to talk about it. And with the next generations coming up, we'll see,
Why do you think it's an immediate, I don't want to talk. It's the homophobia?
Butt stuff. Like,
I don't know if it's homophobia or it goes back to the ego.
Uh-huh.
Like, you're in a vulnerable position.
Literally.
So I'm not quite sure. What?
I mean, but
why do you think it's?
I mean, to me, like, okay. I mean, that just right here tells you that I'm searching for the words to say.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just don't like stuff going in my butt.
Yeah, I mean, but, like that.
That's kind of what it comes down to. Like.
But if it feels good, I'm not gonna fault. If it feels good to you, or to him, I don't understand why it's any of my business what
Right.
you're doing
It's
for
not.
your pleasure. And I think that's that, and we're guilty of it because we with the whole no Diddy and pause and shit like that, and we do that a lot here too. But I think it's counterproductive because the more we do that, the more we kind of say
Put that stigma on everything.
right, put a stigma on stuff like that. Okay, all right.
Like I said, I mean, I know. I wish more people thought like we do for real. Like I said, a lot of stuff, like, I don't care what you do. I don't like you like. Even with the whole, trans community and all of that, a lot of people, they have issues with that. If you see yourself as a toaster, I will call you Black and Decker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just kind of like, because it's not hurting me to say
She can steal that name from one of her toys. You know that, right?
Hey, you're welcome. Black and Decker. All right. Anyway, but yeah, like it's people should be free to do the shit that they want to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as we know, we do this shit one time.
As far as
we know, we're on this planet for the duration that we are one time. Why not do what's gonna make you happy and shit that's gonna make you feel good and that you enjoy it, versus going off of what other people think. And like, it made sense to me at one point. As I got older, the shit doesn't add zero sense. Like, why are you living for somebody else or doing things based off of other people's opinions or really other people's guidelines to a certain extent? Do your thing. And if you know what I'm saying, got your Gawk 3000 in the glove compartment, then fucking do that, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? If that's what makes you happy, then do that. Yeah.
Do your thing, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
And the best way to do it is to show up on August 31st. And
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking it as you were talking, and I was like, "This is gonna be another good one." I'm gonna get like I'm gonna get.
Keep the segue.
But as I was saying, I want to thank you for coming through. Tell everybody once again, are there tickets? How do they get the tickets? Where it's going to be? Is there a dress code?
No dress code. You can wear whatever you're comfortable with. No heels.
I would guess not. Yeah.
But that's about it. No
Have you ever? Okay, before you tell it, have you ever had an event that got out of hand?
No, I have not. Everybody just kind of.
That would have been a great story.
Yeah.
That would have been a great story.
Nothing too crazy. Everybody just kind of they understand the vibe. So August 31st, it's going to be from 8 to 11. And the address is 5108 Richmond Henrico Turnpike. It's going to be a longer one. Typically they're like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, but my attendees have been telling me that they want something longer, so this is going to be a 3-hour event. Now, the the tickets are on Eventbrite. You can also message me as well. I'm Mocha's Candy on all platforms. MOCHASCANDI. So you can find me on Facebook and Instagram underneath that name. Also, if you see the flyer circulating around, my phone number is on there as well that you can text. And if you have any questions about anything. But yeah, August 31st, come see me once a month. And this is going to be the best one yet. We got a DJ that's going to help you twerk and slurp.
Did you say slurp?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to go. And we will definitely have this on our website. So if y'all check out the BigTyme Radio Network website, y'all will see the flyer. I will have a link to the event space. We might even see if we can get one of our people to show up, so we can get like a review afterwards. Driver.
Got you.
Maybe we get Kendi to go.
Yeah, see how that goes.
But no, seriously, it'll be on our website. The one thing we love to do here at BigTyme Radio Network, we love to support as much as we can. And what we're going to do, how much are the tickets?
Tickets are $50, and it includes the Naughty Bingo, all of the supplies, and then all of the supplies for the paint and sip as well.
Okay, all right. So we would definitely put everybody on to this, and maybe try to see, maybe we might try to do like a giveaway, give somebody a free ticket or something like that. We have to check the budget over here at BigTyme Radio Network. But I think this is something that I think is going to just grow and grow. I didn't know you were doing it for 6 years. That surprised me. I only thought it was like within the last year, 2 years or something like that. I didn't know it was 6 years. So I think it's something that's going to grow and grow. Wow. I'm sorry. The corner, if y'all are looking at the YouTube or whatever, this shit is on the corner of my eye. I keep looking over at it, and I'm thinking, yo, it's there. I'm thinking iRobot. I'm like, this is really going to be the end of us in general. No, I'm just joking. It's not, but it's a beautiful thing. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me.
Oh no, and honestly, we want to have you back. Maybe before the next one.
Okay.
And probably we might even want to look into doing something with you, because that might be a great thing to kind of bring the whole community together, because I think this is something that you have taken and you running with it, and it's great. Once again, let everybody know how to get in touch with you again, because again, you're not just this party. You are an entrepreneur and a great one. So let everyone know how to get in touch with you if they need any of your other services.
Thank you. So my name is Mesha, Mesha Cousins, like your relatives. On Facebook, I do a lot of my promo on my normal page. So most people, if you're one of my followers, you know what I do. So you're not shocked. But then my business page is Mocha's Candy, MOCHASCANDI, on Facebook and Instagram. You'll always be able to see when I'm having events and just kind of keep up with me. And then also my website is mochascandy.com. I post my events there as well, and you get to kind of just see everything that I do.
All right, y'all. We're going to get back to some more music. This next track, it's not really a full track, but I'm going to let Driver explain this one.
This is, if y'all listen to the show, or to my show every Tuesday, right here on BigTyme Radio Network from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the bus stop. Y'all heard this song. This is the theme song for the bus stop. And that was actually done, produced, written, recorded by Slim Collier, my brother. So like I said, y'all check this out. And I actually got a couple tracks featuring him on it. So we're gonna have my cousin, Pierre Anthony featuring Slim Carter. Following that up with John Blaze, Strawberry and Lime Liquor. And then John Blaze, we actually got exclusive joint, new joint, world premiere, John Blaze right now. So that will be coming up. And yeah.
Before we do that, let me let y'all know, this has been, BigTyme Radio Network has been like a family reunion for Bus Driver. Bus Driver has had more relatives on this show than anybody else. And it is a beautiful thing that he has been able to put, like one thing you said to me, or you said to everybody a couple months ago, is that your brother heard himself on the radio for the first time, and it was because of you.
Yep, because streaming is one thing, but like actually on the actual radio, like this, it was definitely different. That was the first time.
So this is why we do what we do. So shout out to Slim. But I love the reason I wanted him to play this because I love this his intro music. So we're gonna start with his intro music, and then we're gonna hit y'all with and then we'll be right back. Thank you, Mesha.
Thank you for having me.
I didn't know. I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk about the cupcakes thing. Because I know I'm not. I was hurt when because I know when you brought me that cupcake that time, it fucked me up. Driving when I tell you this she had liquor infused cupcakes, and I had a Hennessy one. And I don't even like Hennessy.
So, what I heard was...
This was like a couple years ago.
So, I mean, what, did she lose the ability to make cupcakes?
I'm all cupcaked out. I did cupcakes for 7 years. I'm cupcaked out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Tell them anybody makes food or they made food. Oh, so I mean, you can talk about it, but you haven't brought any here. So
I ain't talking about it. You talking about it.
Yeah.
I bring it up. So you gonna make me some cupcakes? No, I'm not. No.
That's why I didn't even bring it up. But I wanted you to know that you had a fan. And, I mean, I sent a couple people up there because I was talking about it, and I made a point. Every time I send somebody up there, you got to give me one. So it was just it was great. But thank you for coming through. And like I said, yeah, I'm gonna get you to sign the wall. I'm gonna get you to take a picture with us too, real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it up here hopefully about Friday. I already ordered it, just waiting for it to come in. I'd rather keep it on that one. I mean, she's tall. She can reach up top somewhere.
I can give you what you want, and baby, that's guaranteed. I said I got you. Yeah, baby girl, I got you. Lift that weight up off your shoulders, baby, let me spot you. So hit me up the next time you need a getaway. I clear my schedule, or maybe you can get the day.
Let's take a real quick picture. Grab just any one of them and just pull it out. We're gonna have that in the picture.
I had to talk about the wow factor.
Wow, right.
I got this bag packed to the pack.
Enough for this small talk. Give me a moment of your time to make some wall talk so you can walk all the way back to the automobile. Till then, let's fulfill every fantasy known. Yeah, today is real. I'm on another level. Kenny got me higher than trouble, man. That's just the devil. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm sorry. I'm about to say a few more minutes. Yeah. That's why I had to stop calling because it was about to. Don't put that by my head, though.
That's hilarious. Where it's supposed to be at? That's hilarious.
make sure I don't. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna make sure I don't go in too much further than yours.
No.
Such a gentleman.
I mean, I gotta, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's a beautiful thing. You ask everybody. That's yeah. So do you still do the lingerie?
No, I want to get back into it, but I haven't been able to find a good supplier because, you know, most of them are overseas.
Right. Take a year and a half to get here.
Off and they already run small, and then for she plus size, like it's gonna hassle. So once I find a supplier that I like trust, or I get into making clothes, but it's on my to-do list. Like I kind of just want my brand to be all about you feeling good about yourself.
I love that.
So it's on my to-do list.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm gonna hit you up later and get you to send me more information because I'm gonna put it on the website.
Okay.
We could make sure we put a link to the Eventbrite, and I'm gonna talk with a couple of people on the network to see if we can put together a package so we can get some tickets and then do giveaways and something like that.
That's nice. Thank you.
I'm also hit you up later to get you to do a drop for us. So I just can't do it right now because we're recording. Get you to do a drop for us, and all it is just basically a commercial advertising your event when it's gonna come. And we'll play it, continuously. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. No, it was fun.
It was fun.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
Hey y'all, this is Shannon Wright, the Fit Rock Diva, all the way from Flint, Michigan, and you're listening to BigTyme Radio Network.
What up, though? It's your boy Bus Driver, host of The Bus Stop, and you're listening to BigTyme Radio Network.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work. Sorry, I'm late. Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working. Me? Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Is that a faucet, Rooney? That's not a faucet. That's a river rushing through the forest. Forest rivers provide over 100 million people with clean water to drink. What? I can't hear you because of the vacuum. That's not a vacuum. That's the trees in the forest, cleaning up the air we breathe. I didn't know the trees are so amazing. Yep, and the forest gives us shade, trees to climb. That's awesome. Let's go explore some more.
Visit the forest today and enjoy all it does, just for you. To learn more about the forest and find one near you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Right. Starting to save, even in your 50s, can really make a difference.
Well, right now, saving seems hard to wrap my head around. Plus, with the way this year's been going...
Hey, listen, it's okay. You still got this. Just go to aceyourretirement.org. It's an online tool from AARP that can help you get your retirement savings on track no matter your age. It's free and only takes about 3 minutes.
I like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't play the John Blaze one yet,
You'll chat
because
with
I know you
Avo,
probably
a
want to hear
friendly
it. since
digital
you didn't.
retirement coach.
Yeah,
Just answer a few questions and you'll get a personalized plan and tips to help boost your retirement savings. Tips that are easy to understand and tailored to your lifestyle.
I like that too.
Plus, it's sponsored by AARP, so you know they
So
got your
we'll
back.
introduce that
Just
after
head
this.
to aceyourretirement.org and make your plan to start saving for retirement.
Thanks.
That's aceyourretirement.org. A message from AARP and the Ad Council.
This is Mr. Charlie, and you're listening to Lunchtime on BigTyme Radio Network.
So, welcome back, y'all. This is LunchTyme BigTyme Radio Network. Like I said, we do have a world premiere. This is the first time this song has been played anywhere. This is Right Now by John Blaze. If y'all listen to that previous track, Strawberry and Wood Lime Liquor.
Yeah.
That joint, you definitely killed that. So, check this out. Once again, this is a world premiere exclusive Lunchtime. This is John Blaze Right Now. Y'all check this joint out.
In my life, I learned a lot of lessons. Hey, keep it low with it, no need for flexing. Hey, get it on my own, ain't no need for blessings. All my niggas bosses blind to it. We don't
Do this, and then we do Kristen after that, all right?
I got drugs in my system, this shit ain't prescription. Real nigga, fake nigga, that can't see the difference. I'll be on another level though. Don't care if niggas think I'm different. If I want her, I'm gon' get her, put the rears on her. If she still it on my stash, put a head on her. Bitch say she wanna have my kids, put my kids on her. She start talking out her neck, I put my heel on her. Might not hit for me in years, I'm a real loner. I ain't hit that thing in years, but I still on her. You can buy her shit, I just wanna feel on her. Soon as a nigga nut, I'ma peel on her. Hit a couple of fast, gotta go and get a bag right now. Shit dirty, I can put the pipe down. Pull up on the clean, little boozy wipe down. Standing on business, nigga can't wipe out. Gotta keep the lights on till the nigga lights out. You was calling by yourself, when you getting high now. Get it understood when you come to our town. Don't be stealing our swag, don't be checking our style. Picking up bread, I'll be passing out pounds. Talking to myself, I be thinking out loud. Hot box in the whip, I be jumping out clouds. I ain't never been a square, bitch, I always been around. Never did care, bitch, I always been a boss. Never left the country, bitch, I never been abroad. Always been the ass, I ain't never been the cause. I clap for my niggas like I'm giving them applause. I don't ask for the pussy, she be giving me the draws. Sucking on my dick while she ignoring other calls. I'm taking a pound town, you can take it to the mall. She already know we can never be involved. Yeah, gotta go and get a bag right now. Shit dirty, I can put the pipe down. Pull up on the wipe down. Standing on business, nigga can't wipe out. Gotta keep the lights on till the nigga lights out. You was calm by yourself, don't be getting hyped now. Get it understood when you come to our town. Don't be stealing our swag, don't be checking our style, nigga.
All right, y'all. Once again, that was John Blaze world premiere right now.
That shit makes me feel like I'm at the crib.
Really? You mean Detroit crib?
Yeah, it gives that. It's Detroit all the way. Man.
Does Detroit have a sound?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Absolutely. There is a especially with cats that's like from the city. You got like Sada Baby, Bodie James, 42 Doug. You know what I'm saying? Cats like that, of course. John Blaze, Pierre Anthony, Stone Collier, Joshua Smith. So it is a sound, but it's gonna be different. But you gonna know Detroit cats when you hear Detroit cat. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the dope shit with it, man.
Yeah, as a connoisseur of music, Detroit sound has always been Motown.
Oh yes.
And y'all should be very proud of that. First of all, y'all, if it wasn't for Detroit, we would not have music, in my opinion. We wouldn't have good music.
Mm-hmm.
But in listening to what you introduced us to, I didn't even mean to do that, but it kind of worked. And listening to what you introduced us to, I can tell, like when I listen to your theme song, I hear it. I hear like a Detroit sound, and but the thing is, I can't explain it.
Because it really can't be explained. It's Detroit, man.
I can't explain it. I can't explain. I love the fact that we have, that Detroit. Oh, not just you. That cities and territories and towns has like a unique sound. That's kind of like theirs. Virginia has a sound. Whether it's Pharrell or D'Angelo or it's a sound. It's. I think the one way I can describe it. First of all, I think we are one of the best with the whole neo soul type thing. I think D'Angelo has really.
I mean, one of the fathers of
right.
That whole neo soul movement essentially.
So I think that, but I also think that we have some incredible talent, and we've lost some incredible talent. One of the greats here, coming out of the Richmond area, was Joe Dozier. We did a tribute to Joe a couple months back on his birthday. I think it was either his birthday or the anniversary of his passing. We did a tribute to Joe, and we played this track in its raw stage during that time. Right now, we're going to play a track. This is the official track. So this is also a world premiere, even though we played the raw version of it. But this is the official track. This is Joe Dozier and Bars Nice, and this is Be Water. I'm a huge Bruce Lee.
Bruce Willis?
I was about to say, did you see that? I was about to say Bruce Willis. I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan. Not God rest his soul, because he ain't dead. But as someone who has seen the devastation of like the Alzheimer's and stuff like that, to have somebody so young just be kind of like cut short like that. Again, he's still with us, but you know what I mean. But anyway, Bruce Lee, who's another one. I'm killing the segues today. Bruce Lee, who's another one that left us early, just like his son. This is getting morbid now, but I love Bruce Lee, and I love the whole Be Water aspect of what Bruce Lee did. But this is Bars Nice and Joe Dozier, the great Joe Dozier, and this is Be Water. LunchTyme, BigTyme Radio Network. Let me hit y'all with this world premiere too. Here we go.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. be water, my friend.
One time for hip hop, this where the shit start. Lyrically, y'all be poor like a piss spot bar. Nice, doja, oh, water with the flow, wanna hear it, here it go. Yeah, one time for hip hop, this where the shit start. Lyrically, y'all be poor like a piss pot bar. Nice, doja, oh, water with the flow, wanna hear it, here it go. My way, Carlito, lyrically arranged bars with symmetry, delivery, X-Men, Magneto. Adversaries, my commentaries leaving worries swiftly. The bars slowly, they visions blurry. Rock the whole planet, hip hop, Zulu. Eradicate rappers with my golden era kung fu. A general like Sun Tzu, I come through like a juggernaut and run through your whole crew. I'm true blue, I'm beast with a metaphor. Nah, I'ma switch it up more like a predator from a nation time with a cannon on my shoulder.
When I dropped you, I like that.
Shit in the game with Joe Doja. Dispose of the garbage ass rappers, the ones with no skills and the ones that be lacking the flow and the order. And how
Introduce Kristen after this, alright? Hit her. She got a lunchtime one, don't she? Yeah, here it is right there.
Yeah, one time for hip hop, this where the shit start. Lyrically, y'all be poor like a piss pop bar. Nice, doja, bow, water with the flow, wanna hear it go. Clear state of mind, clear point of view, free from it all, flow with no point to prove.
You know what we doing Wednesday, right? Same thing.
Alright.
We doing all, fuck it, we just do it all week. At least till Friday.
So you can't restrict it or put it in the box. Soon as the beat knock, then I spawn off top. So I knock out, watch out, cold like the hawks out. Bullets at the beat, told those your boy rock out. I got you. Spit something gutter, man, I got you. Just to let them know to go against me, they should not do. Epic, I fail. My Richter scale, big enough to weigh about 100 whales. How you busting guns when you got no shells? Here's some advice, just protect yourself. One time for hip hop, this where the shit start. Lyrically, y'all be poor like a piss spot bar. Nice, doja, bow, water with the flow, wanna hear it, here it go. Yeah, one time for hip hop, this where the shit start. Lyrically, y'all be poor like a piss pot bar. Nice, doja, bow, water with the flow, wanna hear it, here it go.
Alright, you ready?
And that was Be Water Bars Nice featuring Joe Dozier, or Joe Dozier featuring Bars Nice. I don't know.
I think it was a Bars Nice track.
Gotcha, alright,
Yeah.
So what we have next, damn, it's a day of world premieres apparently. This is
Look at shit, man. If you think about it.
It's another exclusive track. This song just came out, I think yesterday, day before. And it was sent to me by another dope artist that we've had on the show before, and just so happens to be related to me as well. Kristen Merritt, coming out of Brooklyn by way of Detroit. I'm trying to make sure I did that right, because I know how they be, you know what I'm saying, it's a little weird. But yeah, man, she's an incredibly gifted artist, incredibly vibey. You need to follow her on Instagram.
Please, y'all gotta see this ice cream suit.
But that's her, like, and I think that's what's so dope about it. You get a lot of her personality in the music that she does. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely always a vibe. Once again, this is another world premiere, man. Y'all check this out. This is Ice Cream, Kristen Merritt.
This is Claire Houston.
This is Kristen from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, and you're listening to Lunchtime.
I was going to remind you that came on. I'm gonna watch it some point this weekend. I might watch it tomorrow. love this beat. Double dose, just tell them.
We're going to show with a double dose of Kristen Merritt. This is Breathe.
This is Kristen from Bedside, Brooklyn, and you're listening to BigTyme Radio Network.
She is really talented.
BigTyme Radio Network.
All right, y'all. Once again, that was Breathe we could do a show with your family alone.
Yep.
Seriously, I mean, and we might even do that when we're looking for ideas to do shows. We could literally do a show.
Give you a solid hour and a half.
Shit, 2 hours at least. Yeah, with just your. It's how does it feel coming from such a talented, and I'm not shorting you because you have your talents too. How does it feel coming from such a talented family?
It's dope, and at the same time it's normal.
No, I understand where you're coming from.
I think that's kind of like the wild part about it is I'm used to kind of being around dope people, you know what I'm saying, kind of
You're welcome.
our own horns, you know what I'm saying, and that's one thing, even with some of the artists here that people look at with such awe and amazement, and I do the same. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely do the same because of the sheer level of talent.
Right.
But it's just sitting and having conversations with these people. It's yo, nigga, you regular, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of it's a normal thing. And I think that's what's so dope. It's I guess I'm used to being around dopeness.
I mean, you should. I mean, just think about it. And we literally have played 3 people out of your family.
Cause we have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kristen.
And the only reason I didn't play your sister was because, you know.
I mean, well, I know she's working on some music now. Actually, actually, we could do that. It's a joint Good Girl that should be on here.
All right, well, let's do that.
It's actually a new group that she formed. It's herself and her homeboy Sensei Bueno. Because they worked together on a couple different projects before, but they actually put a group together, and they're gonna be releasing tracks every month, putting together the EP. And hopefully a tour will be coming soon.
Wow, that's amazing. We'll do that. All right, before we get to her, we do have a special once again. We put out this information that we were doing a show dedicated to former guests who've been on the show, been on these shows here on the network. People were sending us brand new music. That's why we had so many of these world premieres, and I love the respect, and the respect, and the fact that people have that type of put us on a type of I'm gonna say pedestal, but put us on a level.
They think about us.
They think about us well enough to think, I need to be able to make sure that y'all get this music, and y'all are the first to play it, and we definitely do appreciate that. We don't always get world premieres, but we do get a lot. Like I said, we've had multiple world premieres on here. People have chosen when they know did it again. People have chosen when they know that they're gonna premiere something. They come to us and be like, "I'm gonna let y'all do that. I'm gonna let y'all premiere it," and that's a great thing. But anyway, when we were putting it out there that this is what we're gonna do, I got 2 tracks sent to me by our next artist, who was also one of our first guests on this show. Special shout out to Chosen because this week. And I'm going to say finally, but I don't mean that in any type of a negative way. Finally, Black Sheep has made it to Tubi. I have been waiting for over a year for this. I have been waiting for over a year to this. Shout out to this brother who, he put this out. This is an independent film.
And it looks clean, too. That's what I love. The visual.
Really? I just can't wait to see it. Filmed totally in Richmond, filmed with his boys. I love that. He could have easily went out and gotten actors and stuff from all over. He chose to use his boys to do that.
Shout out to Toga.
Yeah.
And special shout out to Triller, man.
Special shout out to Triller, because we've been waiting on this.
Yeah, he killed his role as Malik in that movie, man. So special shout out to him for that one.
Like I said, I can't wait to see it. I've seen a couple of clips, and I've seen clips that Triller showed me, and much respect to Triller. Triller was not an actor. This was his first
role.
This was his first role, and from what I was told, and even for the little bit I've seen, he killed it, and that's why I'm excited to see this. So, but also, above all, Chosen is an artist. He's an artist. He's artist management. I mean, he's an all around a dude and a hell of a guy, man. For him to hit us up with this music, so we're gonna hit you out with 2 tracks from Chosen. First, we're gonna hit you with Emotional, and then we'll hit you out with the Ecstasy. This is Chosen, BigTyme Radio Network. All right, go see if you can find you.
I know how you get so emotional, so emotional, so emotional. You know that we've been down this road before, so emotional. You've been crying all night, baby, fussing, fighting all night, baby, and I've been riding all night, baby, and now my mind just ain't right, baby. I know why you get so emotional, so emotional, so emotional. You know that we've been down this road before, I know you hurting. I said some crazy things, you don't deserve it. Sometimes I get so mad it be on purpose, and then I see your pain, it don't be worth it. No, it really worth it. Some things you do be triggering me. I'm like a bomb, you setting me off. The situation bigger than me. No matter what, you never be wrong. I'm starting to see the difference in me. I'm slowly losing patience, it's gone. Sometimes I wish you listen to me, so I can move us further along. Baby, look at what you did to me. Won't take accountability. Won't find no nigga real as me. No. The stuff you do be killing me, my angel. I don't ever wanna put you in no danger. Sometimes we acting like we are so stranger. I don't ever wanna leave you over anger. Baby, dry your eyes. Lately we been so divided. And okay, cool, you're right. I'm just tired of fighting. And there's some truth in the lies, I'm not gonna deny it. So what's the move to get it right? Just keep our business private, quiet and silent. Now look, baby, I know I did you wrong, and most of the time we barely get along. Sometimes I feel like all the love is gone, but through it all you still been holding on strong. I know how you get so emotional, so emotional, so emotional. You know that we been down this road before, so emotional. You've been crying all night, baby, fussing, fighting all night, baby, and I've been riding all night, baby, and now my mind just ain't right, baby. I know why you get so emotional, so emotional, so emotional.
Well, you have a hard time when you got to get this dog back.
She take me to ecstasy. It's like she took my breath from me.
Say what?
I said, I don't know if she gonna want to leave you.
Yeah. I'm looking at her in the mirror. She's like comfortable in your lap.
My homegirl was like, she talked to her this morning, like let her know that she was gonna spend a couple days with me. When I pulled up to the house, I've never seen her come out into the street. Like I was coming around the car and she's like, meet me at the street, like it's a go somewhere.
So you kept her before? She just know you from visiting. Like it's very obvious you love animals. So I don't think animals know that.
I'm cracking your back like a gangster gorilla. That ass gon' get clapped, rearrange, reassemble, refine and refurbish. My sex is live out with a purpose. My bed is the shrine where you worship. You say, every time in the service, yes, Lord. I go week staying bully on the West Borough. I get weekend pussy on a Tuesday. I got freak friends still got my ex up. Cause the way I be skins move so big discipline. berry. I make that listen go deeper when we listen to berry. Pay attention for I spill this, I'm milking your cherry. I finna kill it, just ready. Take me to ecstasy. Is it like she take my breath from me? I swear she got the best of me. And I can tell she care for me. There's red in me. Cause she take me to ecstasy. I just wanna ride and catch a vibe. Make love when I stare right in your eyes. Scratch my back up when I go inside. Food on the surprise. Baby, you know why. Think you might be the one, baby. Lord knows I need it one, baby. And it might make you run, baby. But it's gon' make you come, baby. It's cheaper to keep her. She like the weed up when I put her feet up. Beautiful creature, I know how to treat her. Now she licking leaders when I go to eat her. No Ike and no Tina. She love to get you while she riding her Peter. Them cheeks will get clapped, I'm excited to see her. My tongue got no crap like I'm swiping a visa. She said I'm a keeper. Moaning my name when she tell me go deeper. When I'm in bed, I'm a hell of a leader. She talk about sex and she tell you I beat her. Now she need a breather. I started rolling like she having seizures. Says she love me, I still don't believe her. Leave her, leave her. She take me to ecstasy. It's like she take my breath from me. I swear she got the best of me. And plus she always there for me. That's rare to me. Cause she take me to ecstasy. It's like she take my breath from me. I swear she got the best of me. And I can tell she care for me. That's rare to me. Cause she take me to ecstasy. I don't wanna never make you cry. I need you right here by my side. By my side, by my side. I need you right here by my side. Cause ecstasy will make you feel alive. I need you right here by my side. By my side, by my side. I cannot survive, survive. She take me to ecstasy. It's like she take my breath from me. I swear she got the best of me. And plus she always there for me. That's rare to me. Cause she take me to ecstasy. It's like she take my breath from me. I swear she got the best of me. And I can tell she care for me. That's rare to me. Cause she take me to ecstasy.
Alright, ready to intro it?
And that was Ecstasy, Chosen. So I know we were talking a little bit earlier about my family members and, you know, the talent and all of that. So I got to hit y'all with another joint. This is Luck Down by Good Girl. And Good Girl is the duo of my sister Yuli and her homeboy Sensei Bueno. Both incredibly talented musicians, incredibly dope artists. And to have them kind of come together on a track like this, I'm looking forward to the album that they're working on now. That's going to be coming out soon, man. So y'all check this out. This is Luck Down by Good Girl.
Never met a girl so enticing. Couldn't wait to tell me she's a Pisces, whatever that means. I can tell she wants swimming upstream. She can't wait to tell me all the places she can take me. If you want
gonna save the miles on everybody for Wednesday. Oh shit! I don't have to play another song. Okay, never mind. All right, y'all. Once again, that was Luck Down by Good Girl from the monopoly that is Bus Drivers Family. That is amazing, though, when you think about. I mean, you know, you look at like the Jacksons and you know, like the Osmonds and stuff like that. You would think, I mean, families like stuff like singing is hereditary. It not just hereditary; it's in the genes. You look at people like Juan Moore and stuff like that. A lot of great singers, offspring of great singers. Did your dad or your mom sing?
I mean they always played like instruments and like my mom. Yeah, everybody. I feel like everybody at one point sang. It's just like with instruments and stuff like that. You just had certain people that kind of stuck with it more.
Right.
Because like I said, like my aunt she was a music teacher for like 30 years and is a music director at my dad's church.
Wait a minute, hold on. What about the super uncle? What did he?
Uncle Ruben was a plumber.
Okay.
He was a plumber. Like that's what he did. Like, and that's what I'm saying because it was funny. It was one summer I actually worked with them. And anytime I talk about it, I'm like, yeah, I spent the whole summer laying pipe. Like that's I was literally like laying pipe the whole summer. Like so, but yeah, that's what he did.
Great segue into thanking our guest today, Miss Cousins, who came through. We're gonna have the information up about her naughty bingo and her paint and sip on the website later on today. You can still check it out on the replay. Will be playing tomorrow at 11 a.m. We about to get out of here. You know what we do. Driver.
Tired of that. That's been a while. So when your girlfriend comes home in a white suit covered in bee stings and smelling like honey, you know she's a keeper. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at aka Bus Driver, on TikTok at aka Bus Driver 313. I will be here tomorrow starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the bus stop. Special guest Monet. She's incredibly dope, incredibly vibey music, incredibly dope DJ. So make sure y'all tune in, get your seat on the bus for that one starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Once again, follow me on Instagram at aka Bus Driver, on TikTok at aka Bus Driver 313. Special shout out to Freedom Wani and the Common House.
All right, this is not a guarantee, but this is something I just want to put out here to you all. After the bus stop tomorrow, we might have a premiere of a brand new show on BigTyme Radio Network called Club G-Spot, which is awkward now that we just talked about the G-Spot earlier, so that might be why we won't do it. But it's going to be like a mixture of like Generation X music, man. A lot of not just slow jams, but a lot of get everything from Commodores to the Jacksons, to Jay-Z to Biggie. Just like a combination of music, just like a club. Just walking into your early clubs. Some people remember clubs like After Six, or if you go real back, like Ebony Allen, different stuff like that. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow after, possibly after bus stop. Also, make sure y'all tune in today, immediately after this, for Real Voices with my boy Gary Hughes. Gary has actor on there by the name of, I'm going to mess the dude name up, John A. Sims, I think it is. Interviewed with John A. Sims. Gary's gonna hit y'all with a couple of his music things he do. I'm just all over the place, y'all. I'm sorry. Tune in to Real Voices. We about to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all tell a friend.
Peace.
We out. Hey, do me a favor.